My name is Louis Love from NukeTheFridge.com, and we report on all things geek. And I'm super excited because you're watching GameSlot only on Mikasa Network.
Scott, I've been watching you for a while now. You're different. Now, don't let anyone tell you that you have nothing to offer. Second chances don't come around all that often. I suggest you take a really close look at it.
So when I first found out that Marvel was going to take the task of creating Ant-Man, I was like, this is going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. They're going to venture off to the comics, not just the main ones, not just Iron Man, not just Thor, not just Captain America, but now we get the side characters, the guys, Ant-Man, who is one of the founding fathers of the Avengers.
To become the hero that she already thinks you are.
After seeing Ant-Man, the coolest thing is everything. I mean, it has comedy, it has action, has a few surprises, and also, please, please, stay after the credits because it will blow you away. So as far as my favorite scene, there are so many, but there's one particular one that connects the Ant-Man universe with the Avengers. And when you see that, you're gonna be like, wow. You're gonna want the theater to like actually pause, rewind, and show that thing again and again and again and again.
One question. Is it too late to change the name?
Throughout Marvel comic book history, Ant-Man, Hank Pym, has been a very key person in creating the Avengers. He hung around with Tony Stark's dad. So what we're gonna see is how that happened. That's the story. He's gonna eventually probably team up with the main Avengers, and that's how it's all gonna come together.
You wanna show me how to punch? Show me how to punch.
So one of the concerns as a Marvel fan is how they're gonna get the suit like the comics. So far, I've been totally impressed. Captain America, perfect. Thor, perfect. Tony Stark's Iron Man, awesome. All the suits are awesome. Ant-Man, amazing.
I need you to be the Ant-Man.
Okay, so here are my top 3 comic books of all time. First, in no order, I have to say the Hulk. Why? Because my mom used to make me watch the Hulk, the TV series, so which made me go and check out the comic. And you know what? Everyone has a little bit of David Banner in them. The second one, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's awesome. It's one of the first huge films to hit and make this comic book explosion happen. And last but not least, it's the Man of Steel, Superman. He's from Krypton, he has superpowers, he can fly, he can see through things, and at the end of the day, he gets to hook up with Lois Lane. How hot is that?
This means something. It's all some people have. It's all that gives them hope.
So as far as my favorite superheroes, it has to be Batman. Why? Because, you know, I'm just handsome like that. Can you tell? It's the hairstyle. As far as the comic book I'm most excited to read, it's got to be The Walking Dead. I mean, where are these zombies coming from? So currently, though, my comic book obsession has got to be Ant-Man. Why? Because it's coming out July 17th, and it's going to blow you away. So the movie's actually gotten me really excited to go and spend all my money, my paycheck, my mortgage on those comics.
Are you ready?
Sure, yeah, why not?
Okay, so like, in a scale of 1 to 10, when Ant-Man fights, it's so unique, it's so awesome, because it's like literally you barely even see him, and like he's throwing these super villains and heroes around like nothing, and it's very creative, it's very fun. I think you guys are gonna love it. If you're thinking into getting into comic books, or just checking out Ant-Man after you check out the movie, what should you pick up? Well, Marvel has a huge history, and the character of Ant-Man has evolved. It's had several different incarnations. He's one of the founders of the Avengers. He's actually one of the guys that betrayed the Avengers. He actually was one of the guys who created Ultron. So he's very complex. So I say start from the beginning, read up on your Marvel history, read up on your comic history, and pick up the first issue. You're in for an adventure. So as far as recommending what comic book to check out or where to start from the beginning. It's an awesome ride.
It feels really cool to be part of the Marvel Universe. To put on that suit, it's impossible not to feel a little bit like a superhero.
Awesome. After watching Paul Rudd play Ant-Man, I'm like thinking this guy's a natural. The guy's awesome as Ant-Man. He's everything you want Ant-Man to be.
What could possibly go wrong?
So while watching Ant-Man, it's full of surprises, but there's one thing that will blow you away. It's gonna be so surprising and so much fun. It's gonna connect a character that we've been waiting for. And that's all I could say. Just keep watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's coming. So I run the website nukethefridge.com. And what is it? I don't know what it is. I mean, the phrase came out from Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull when Indiana Jones gets into a refrigerator to avoid getting killed by a nuclear bomb. Some people love that scene. Some people hate it. I love it. But anyways, we cover all pop culture. We started about 5 years ago when the movie came out. And my part is to scream at reporters when they don't get their work done. The best part of being the owner of nukethefridge.com is that I get to be among the stuff I love, which is films, which is comics. And sometimes I'm among the first people to check out these things before anyone else. And that's amazing, you know, to me. And what could I say? Okay, so I'm also one of the managers at Frank & Son Collectible Show, City of Industry here in California. It's a hidden gem. It's actually like a weekly Comic-Con. You could go over there. It's free parking, free admission. You could pick up any comic there. So if you're looking to get into comics, head over there, get your comics. They will have them. It's mostly owned by mom and pop stores, so you actually help out small businesses, which is amazing. And it's family friendly, it's kid friendly, and I'm blessed to be part of it. So throughout the years, I've been blessed, and I've interviewed several celebrities and people. But one always stands out with me, and is the opportunity to have interviewed Iron Mike Tyson. This is the nicest guy ever. And to just think that, you know, Mike is coming and he's going to talk to you, and you're kind of nervous because, you know, the reputation he has, and he just extends his hand to you and answers all your questions with a happy face. It's just epic.